Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Freaky Tales on this Freaky Friday. Thank everybody for joining us, everybody in the live chat, everybody who decided not to be on the live chat, everybody who just wants to stay home and enjoy this Friday evening with us. We want to thank you. Don't forget to smash that like button, and it'll help us get our algorithm going so that other people can view this podcast. Now, if you guys didn't get a chance to watch last week, I had the Spy Smuggler last week. It was his return. He hadn't been here in about 5 years. So, but he said he'll be back next week. So that's good news. Okay. But today, I have somebody who's no stranger to this podcast. He's been on my other podcast before, and he's here to join me while I take off my headphones, and I forgot that they were on. But other than that, once again, we're going to enjoy tonight. So thank you. And please allow me to introduce once again, Rick. How are you, Rick?
Good, Tony. How you doing?
Good, good. Do I call you Rick or Ricky?
You can call me Rick.
All right, cool.
Whatever makes you more comfortable.
Rick makes me comfortable.
I'm happy to be here. Anyone listening, if I sound a little congested, this heat wave lately has been jacking in my sinuses, so bear with me.
Really? So you have a lot of allergy issues?
Lately, man, I feel like ever since I hit 30, everything goes wrong.
Okay, all right. Well, Rick, there's been a lot of things on social media. The sad part is I'm thankful, number one, to still be alive, because a lot of us get our news from social media today.
Yeah.
If it's not Twitter, which is X, we'll get it from TikTok.
Yeah.
Or Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's funny because whenever we hear something like, did you hear about the lady that was possessed? Did you hear about the alien invasion? What did you see that? It was on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or it was on Instagram. Do people still watch the news today, do you think?
If they do, they're in their 70s.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone, any millennial or below for that matter, is getting their news anywhere but the internet. I think X is the best platform to get your news because it's like everyone becomes an independent journalist. Like when there was that unfortunate shooting at Del Amo Mall, all you had to do was go on X and, type in Del Amo Mall, and you see people tweeting about it at the time of being there, of what's happening. So you just get live feed, basically.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of things going on, especially on social media and on the news, especially about unidentified flying objects, UFOs. What's the new name for them?
I
don't want to sound dumb. It's something like, isn't it EMTs or something like that? What is that? I heard somebody say that. Maybe it was the smuggler.
No, you're right. There is a new name. UAE, unidentified UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Something like that. Let me ask you something, Rick, because we're going to be talking about either an alien invasion or a fake alien invasion. You obviously being a lot younger than myself, you said you were 30, right?
33.
33. Okay. How far back do you remember hearing about aliens, humanoids, UFOs? How old were you, do you think?
I mean, I've always heard about them. I always hear about aliens. I feel like it's standard issue when you're a kid.
Would you say when you were at least in elementary?
Oh, for sure. I mean, when did Mars Attacks come out?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, that movie came out in the early 90s, I believe, maybe mid-90s. And I love that movie, and it was all about aliens.
No, it's a good movie, but I just don't... 19 what? Okay, speaking to the mic.
So I was 4 years old.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was probably 24, 25, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Okay. But yeah, good movie. But okay, so you heard about it since you were a kid. Now let me ask you this: when you were younger, did you ever believe that these things were real?
When I was younger, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, no one really knows. And there's so many people that claim to have seen the same thing in different parts of the world at different times in the centuries. So it's like, how do you not believe it?
Right. Okay. Now, when I first heard of him, obviously I have a father that was he was big in the phenomena, in the UFO phenomena thing. Okay. He believed in aliens. He didn't call them aliens. He said, don't call them marcianos. That's what we say Martians in Spanish. Okay. He'll say son humanoids. They're humanoids. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know. I don't know. Did he have respect for these things that like call them by their proper name? I don't know. But I remember him being big in that. And then I remember him dabbling a little bit into the study of Satanism.
Well, yeah, because if it's called a humanoid, that's entirely different than what we would think today as a modern alien, like a gray. You know, the grays. Humanoid, he's basically saying that they're already among us, living among us.
Yes, he did believe that. And we touched a little bit on that last week. If you guys didn't get a chance to tune in, watch last week's episode. Me and the Spy Smuggler, we spoke a lot on it. You know, my brother Ruben, a lot of you guys don't know the Spy Smuggler is my brother, but he'll be back next week. He's going to touch a little bit about that, especially about the Greys, because he's the one that told me about the Greys. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
And then I asked him about reptilians, and he said he believes in the reptilians.
Okay.
Okay. So
Gavin Newsom.
yeah, Obama. Yeah. Okay. Now, me personally, when I was a kid, I wanted to believe it because my father believed it. Because, you know, as a child, you look up to your father. You want to believe he's right. He told me about Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster. And if you really think about it, we only have one picture of Bigfoot. That's the one when he's doing the Heisman Trophy pose.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have the Loch Ness Monster. And all we have is this.
Yep.
Okay.
Old black and white photo.
That's all we have, okay? And then today, when people take pictures or videos of so-called aliens, Bigfoot, or whatever, it's all blurry.
Yeah.
And we got 4 or 5K cameras.
That's what blows my mind. It's like there's no way every video today can still be blurry like it's shot on 720.
Yeah, or when they see it, they're, you know.
Everything's shaking. I want to be gracious with that and think that they're just terrified. But again, even our phones today have like self-stabilizers.
Stabilizers,
You know what I mean?
And if the news picks it up, stabilize it, news.
Yeah. Run it through a filter or something.
Right. So, okay. So my brother believes, obviously, that there's something out there. Now that you're older, Rick, do you believe that there's something out there from what you have seen?
Yes. Yes, I do. I don't believe it's as obviously my belief isn't as youthful as it used to be. I think it's more like interdimensional, space beings is what I would call them, which is
interdimensional. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
You know, did you ever get a chance to watch that? I don't think if I sent it to you, but when Alex Jones was on Joe Rogan and he talked about interdimensional beings.
I've seen the clip. I probably watched the podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen every Alex Jones podcast on Rogan for sure.
Okay. That's what it reminded me of, because now they got new names and I'm trying to keep up with these new.
That's the hard part, because I feel like interdimensional space beings probably encapsulates it way better than just aliens did.
Right.
Because again, aliens, you think of Mars attacks, you think of the Greys, the people that made the crop circles, that kind of stuff. When you think of interdimensional space beings, you kind of think of creatures that, again, since they're interdimensional, they can go between dimensions and most likely take different shapes and forms thereof.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's good. Good. Like some people would say that, like Bigfoot, that he's like a jumper. Interdimensional, like he can leave this dimension. That's why he disappears so quickly.
Almost like time travel?
Yeah, it's almost like time travel. That's what some people have said.
Wow.
So, like, again, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it's interesting. And I think that's why my dad was into it. And when I say my dad was into it, bro, like that's all he was into.
Yeah, he sounds awesome.
Yeah, he was awesome. I just wish now that I could have had him on Freaky Tales. Spanish version.
Hey, from what I know, anything above the third dimension, you can travel through time. So it goes up to like I don't know how many, like 25. from what I've watched.
And
on
counting,
YouTube.
right? Like they still
Yeah,
haven't
they're
found
still,
the.
yeah, they don't even know. They said it's our brains can't even process.
I believe it.
Like they have to draw it out because like your brain just doesn't process the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my dad, just on a side note, he started looking into like Satanism, black magic, stuff like that. And he actually said he bought a couple of books and he kept them inside the house and didn't let our mom know, his wife. Okay. And he said, he goes, I ended up throwing them out a couple of days later. I said, why is that? He goes, because I started to see things. Now, he never told me what he saw. But obviously, he must have saw something because those books, whatever he bought, meant a lot to him. He had stacks and stacks and stacks, okay? But those books, he said he threw out. He said, when you start feeling things scratching under your bed, when you start seeing things standing in the hallway, when pictures start falling over, and you realize that all of that started when you bought those books,
Yeah.
he said that's when I just like, okay, it's this.
But here's the question then. After he bought them and threw them out, did it stop?
Yes, according to him, he said it stopped.
Because that's when you get to the interdimensional question where it's like,
Yes.
if it's interdimensional, that means it can travel between anything. So it makes you wonder if it would attach itself to the next thing that it wants.
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so. It would be like, for an example, say like I was into that black magic stuff or whatever, and these are the headphones that I use to talk to people.
Yeah.
And I throw them in the trash one day, or
Yeah.
I lose them.
Yeah.
Somebody else buys them or picks them up or finds them in the alley. I think that whatever energy was on these headphones follows me. It comes with me now. If I bring them home,
Yeah. I
Okay.
believe that. Like, for example, when I was in the field in construction, I had a coworker. I'm not going to say his name, but he was telling me a story about he bought this like Native American statue, right? And he said he was at a swap meet with his family, and he kept looking at that statue, and he'd walk by, and he just kept, like it was calling out to him. He said,
Really?
he wanted it so bad, but he didn't have any money,
wow.
and he was tight on cash or something like that. But he said he turned around, and his father was holding it. His father bought it for him, right?
Wow.
He eventually moved out of his parents' house, moved into his own place,
Yeah.
took that statue. Well, friends would come over, they would stay the night, sleep on his couch or whatever, and they'd be like, the next morning, they'd be like, hey, dude, that statue moves.
Really?
And he goes, oh, I know. He's like, it's my protector of my house. And they're like, no, I'm serious. He goes, I know. Like he's accepting of what it comes with.
Wow. You know, that's a whole different other topic. But
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one when people start to accept it.
Yeah.
Now, just a quick question from what you've gathered from that story. Do you think that thing was now consuming him? And that's why he was giving that answer?
Ooh, I never thought about that. I don't know if acceptance equals consumption, but it's definitely a step towards it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I think consumption would be, I almost feel like denial is consumption. I feel like if he didn't know what was happening, it's because he was consumed and he couldn't differentiate the difference between reality and dimensions.
Good. That's a good one. We're going to have to pick that one up next
Pause.
time. Yes. Okay. Now, today I would have to say that we probably have the most news on unidentified flying objects or whatever word you said. We probably see it more now than probably in any other time in history because of social media.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to say something before we show a clip. Okay.
Okay.
I just recently seen, well, when it first came out, the new Jurassic Park. I forgot what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
It just
though.
came out, though,
Yeah.
okay? I went to go see it, guys, and I don't know if you guys seen it. And there's a reason why I'm sharing this, and I'm glad they did this for this movie because even though I like Jurassic Park, I think they're great.
Yeah.
I think the special effects is great, but I kind of saw this one when I saw the commercial, like a Transformers. You know how they just kept making Transformers, and the Transformers kept saving the world in every movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one, when I saw the commercial, I was like, oh, okay, come on, another one. But then I saw the Spinosaurus in the water and all this stuff. Okay. I was like, I'm going to go check it out. So I went to go check it out. In the very beginning, they were in New York and they had dinosaurs in the city, like at an amusement park. Okay.
Okay.
And it said in the caption, it says, by this present day, people are tired of dinosaurs, and I'm paraphrasing. They said people are tired of dinosaurs. People are no longer amused by it. There was a reason why they put it there, because, spoiler alert, people got so used to seeing the same old T-Rex that now they're genetically modifying monsters.
Yeah.
People want to see something different. People want to see weird. So what happens is, I believe that people were now desensitized by dinosaurs, that they didn't care anymore. We seen the Spinosaurus. We seen the
Which
T-Rex.
is crazy thought, but it happens all the time.
Yeah. I think today, with all of this UFO stuff, people are getting desensitized that they're not even getting scared anymore. They're even telling us alien invasion is coming. People are like, oh, okay. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think?
See, so it makes me wonder, do you think that people are desensitized because less people believe it?
That's a good question. I would have to say yes.
Yeah, okay. So less people believe in aerial phenomena, basically.
Right.
And I think that's a big factor of it, because you got, my kids growing up with drones this big that can fly at 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, and they're like, drones.
Yeah, and I'm mind blown by it.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I think today people are like, UFOs, really? Because we see it all the time. So I think they're kind of just getting used to it. And let's just say maybe one does pop up. Oh, wow, it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know what? Let's play a little clip. Well, we're going to play, put up the first post or the first picture, and then read it to us, Alex.
Okay, it says sphere-shaped UFO seen in Mexico.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Rick, did you see that picture right there?
Yeah, I've seen the photo.
Okay. Let's put on a headphone so at least we can hear it.
There's a detail in the caption.
Here's your
Thank you, sir.
your volume. You guys, we're just gonna play a quick video and then we'll come back to elaborate.
Okay, right here in the caption that is not up there, it says a massive metallic UFO orb was spotted over a volcano in Mexico. Locals claim this has been going on for years and allege that there's an alien base inside Pico de Orzaba, something like that.
Okay, go ahead and just play it and then we'll listen to it.
Una esfera.
Una esfera.
¿La acercaste? Pero de aquí no se...
Aquí la estoy viendo.
Wow, ahorita nos lo enseño.
¿Qué onda? Una esfera, mira.
Ya viste. Ay,
Ya
la
se
tapó
escondió.
la nube. No fue la nube. Wow. Síguele viendo, Leti. Por si cuando se quite la nube todavía sigue. O para ver. Qué padre.
Una esfera.
La acercaste,
Okay, that's it.
pero de aquí no se-
Aquí la estoy viendo.
Okay.
Wow, ahorita nos lo
Now, Alex, this is a question for you. Did those people at all seem surprised or shocked or scared?
No.
No, it was just like, oh,
That was a good question.
They said La Esfera.
yeah, it's just fear. Look at, and I'm thinking to myself, and I think that's the way, Rick, in the movie, people saw dinosaurs like, oh, another dinosaur. So I'm kind of glad in this movie they did it that way, because what they did, they started making monsters in that island because people just wanted to see a freak show now,
Okay.
and I think today we're seeing so much of this. They're like, oh, a sphere in the sky.
Or would you call this predictive programming? Which is it's a method where they program you for something that's going to happen in the future.
That's a good way to put it. And I can kind of see that.
Yeah, predictive programming.
Yeah. Wow. I'm glad you brought that up, because I believe, yes, it's true that they just, you could take that down now.
It's almost
Alex.
like they put you on a slow drip of something,
Yes.
and then you just get it more and more to where you become numb to it.
Yeah. And then somebody new comes in. Hey, you don't hear that drip? Yeah, but it's been there for years.
Yeah, exactly. And
So what?
but you lived in a time where that would have never happened.
Right.
So it's mind blowing to you.
Right.
But to me, it's just I'm accustomed to it.
Right. So my whole thing now, when I look at this, I'm like thinking, okay, is something going to happen? Because we keep hearing by November, my brother, the spice smuggler, was saying last week that something, we look out for November. And he gave me the notes, actually. He said, November 27th, remember that, of 2025, something's going to happen. Let's go bring head up and bring up the next picture. And I believe that is him. Okay. My brother put me onto this guy. You guys can Google him, you guys. His name is Jeremy Corbell. Okay, Jeremy Corbell is an American artist, filmmaker, and UFOologist. I didn't even know, Rick, that existed.
Yeah.
Okay, based in Los Angeles, he initially gained recognition as a visual artist before becoming a prominent figure in the UFO community. Known for his documentary films and podcasts on the subject, Corbell has produced films like Hunt for the Skinwalker and Bob Lazar, Area 51, and Flying Saucers.
I've seen that. Okay, I see who this dude is.
And has released various UFO-related videos and images. Now, the reason why I bring this person up is because this person has been going around possibly whistleblowing and saying that a fake alien invasion is coming. That's what he said. So, Rick, I've had dreams, and I've shared them here before, that there is an alien invasion coming, like multiple dreams. But I just do not believe that those are real aliens. I believe that it's a hoax.
Okay.
Now, why do it? I don't know.
I think a good way, the best way for a nation, a country, or a people to come together is in a time of crisis. Like when I was a kid, 9/11 happened, right? And I remember after that, everyone was waving their American flag.
Everybody was, yeah.
Everybody was proud to be an American. And it was just, that was the era. But that's because we went under an attack, which is a whole nother story.
Yeah.
And it unified us, right? Well, but because of that unification, they enacted the Patriot Act, which is why now all of your phone calls, your texts, your web searches, everything can be traced by the government now.
Everything, yes.
Because a crisis happened where they were able to enact something like that. I think the best way to control a population in general is through a crisis. So if you want to take control of the world, let's say, or the people, I mean, what better way to do it than with a global alien spacecraft attack?
Yeah, yeah. Now, this might move into a little bit of eschatology, or what we would. Eschatology, for people that may not know, is a study of the end times. When we talk prophecy, especially biblical prophecy is pretty much, when you open up the scriptures and you study prophecy, it's tomorrow's headlines, what we like to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe that could lead us, could that be a prelude, or could that lead us into the one world government, since everybody's talking unity and coming together like you just said?
I think it's definitely a possibility. When it'll happen, I don't think it's anytime soon, personally, but I think it's inevitable, honestly.
Right.
There's going to be a time where everyone's going to be under one control, I think. And
Right.
I do think it's inevitable. And I think, again, what better way to do it? If everyone's singing Kumbaya and all this stuff because we're all fighting something from out of this world, I mean, I can't think of a better scenario where that's how they control the people.
Right. Now, my thing with that is that my father used to always say that one day Jesus Christ is going to come back in a UFO. And he's going to say, now keep in mind, I never laughed at that. Okay. It sounds humorous.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a crazy thought to have.
But for me, since I'm a kid in elementary, I was like, really? Now keep in mind, and especially if you're Mexican or you're Latino, you have a big old Jesus Christ cross from the swap meet. So when he was telling me this, I turn around and I look at the cross and I'm like, he's going to come back? And he goes, see. And I go, what's he going to say? I put you guys here and I made them. You guys need to get along.
So exactly what I just said.
Yes. That's why I said it.
Wow.
So that he had been knowing about that, or at least thinking that way.
How old are you when he told you this?
In elementary, maybe 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
So, you know, like I said, he was really, really heavy into that. And I kind of believed it for a while. And then keep in mind, when he opens up the Bible and he goes to Ezekiel and he says the wheel in the middle of a wheel, you know, look, it's un platillo volador. It's a UFO.
It sounds like a UFO when you read it.
Yes. And then he'll say, when Moses parted the Red Sea at night, they would follow a fire in the sky. What do you think that was? Eran las luces. It was the lights
From the UFO?
from the UFO. And during the day, what did they follow? A cloud. It was another one. He goes, it was a scroll, like a scroll. That's a different type of UFO.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's the way, not to sideline it, but do you ever seen the movie Nope?
Nope.
Okay, it's you heard of the movie Get Out? It's the same director, Jordan Peele.
Oh yeah, Get Out. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Nope
Crazy
he
movie.
created. It was an alien movie,
Okay.
but that alien lived in the clouds.
I
It's
wonder
just-
where they got that from.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, then he had said something like, "Oh yeah, the chariot that Elijah was carried up, a chariot of fire." He said, "What do you think? What do you think that was? That took him?"
He's saying it's an alien spacecraft.
Yeah, the same thing. You know, and I was just like, okay, now keep in mind, as a kid, and he's showing me this in the Bible, my father's not going to lie to me, you think,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, so I understand that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. They found ancient carvings
Yes.
of what looks like an alien spacecraft, the way we know it. It's just a disc.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's other ancient Egyptian carvings where it looks like the dude's wearing a wristwatch. Explain that to me.
Well, you look at Star Trek, they had cell phones already, remember?
Yeah, and that was just an idea.
Okay, look this up. Johnny Sacco and
Look
his
it up.
flying robot. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay. As a kid, that was like my Power Ranger.
Okay. Johnny Sacco?
Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. The robot, we called it Giant Robot. You know how he communicated with that robot? He was a kid. This was in the 70s. I was a youngster. Giant Robot, fly over here through his watch.
Really?
Yes. That's how he communicated. And then the robot was like, and start flying. Okay. Yeah.
Was that cartoon? It was made when you were a kid, or
No, it wasn't a
around-
cartoon.
Oh, what was it? It was a show.
It was like I said, our type of Power Rangers,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Wow.
yeah, and he talked to him through his cell phone. So look, technology has always been there, because who had that idea to talk to a watch, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I think even you're right, because even there's writings of Nikola Tesla, and he wrote like, there's gonna be a time where we can communicate through something the size of your hand, and it's gonna be able to see each other on each end. Basically describing FaceTime.
Okay. Since we're on that interdimensional beings
Yeah.
and fake alien invasion, we'll get to the other topics right now. But I want to ask you this. Once again, Alex Jones, I don't believe everything he says.
Interdimensional space beings falling from the sky.
Yes, but some of the stuff is interesting.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
He's not usually wrong, to be fair.
true. But did you ever hear the one where he said that these elitists take these
Hallucinogenic drugs,
yes, so that they can
communicate
and
with
with
get
these-
alien technologies?
get alien technology?
Have you heard the one where he called 9/11 like 3 months before it happened?
Who did?
Alex Jones.
And what did he say?
He said there's going to be an attack on the World Trade Centers, and they're going to blame it on a man named Osama bin Laden.
Okay, so he was a whistleblower, a warning, or he was somebody.
He always does, yeah.
Okay, so he sounded the alarm, and nobody listened.
Oh no.
Okay, now here's the crazy part on that. Okay, where did he get that information from?
So according to him, it's all there. Yeah. So yeah, sounds familiar. He goes, "It's all there. It's all in the documents that I read." But he reads all these government documents that no one else reads, and you can find a lot of it. Like there's a .gov website for the bloodlines of the Illuminati. It's random, but it's on a .gov website. So there's information out there that we just don't care to look for.
We just don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So
But they have to put it out there, from what I hear.
yeah, there's that, and then the Freedom of Information Act, all that stuff. But yeah, he just reads, bro.
Okay, yeah. So he says that they get this alien technology, and now, I guess my question is, because they say that we're somewhat years behind technology, what they really have.
The government, yeah, I
Yes.
believe that.
Okay,
I believe years and years.
yeah. Okay, like I'll give you an example. You know I'm into music.
Yeah. A little bit.
They came out with a drum machine. I want to say it was in the late 80s. No, I was probably say 1990. I may be wrong. It's called the MPC 60 by Akai. Okay, that's the name of the company, Akai. And they came out with when you put a sample like of a drum loop in the drum machine. There's a reason why I'm sharing this because I'm trying to break it down to you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. When you hit it, instead of just playing once, if you're supposed to hit it again. Like, say you hit it like you want it to go. It won't do that. It'll just play over and over and over and over.
Oh,
so it'll be.
I get it. Yeah.
That's what it'll sound like. Okay.
Yeah.
Then a year later, they came out with one that doesn't do that. You could have came out with that the first time.
Yeah. They just wanted to hook you.
That's what they do with technology.
Yeah. Bait and switch.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what they do to technology. Like we can make a cell phone with FaceTime right now and release it, but we'll do the FaceTime one on the third one.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, yeah. I mean,
It's smart.
as far as capitalism goes, it's genius,
Yes,
but it's annoying when you're a consumer.
I know. But I think that's what they do to us when it comes to technology.
Oh, yeah.
And they have great things.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I remember seeing, they were talking about, and it was probably when Obama was president in like 08, 09. When I was a kid, I didn't really watch a lot of dumb stuff. I did, to be fair, but I loved like Discovery Channel, TLC, History Channel. I loved it.
Same here.
I
Same
always
here.
watched that stuff with my grandfather. So I was watching something on like securities of the presidency, right? And he was talking about there's that one phone that they have in a room and the glass you could see through, and then they flipped a switch and the glass went foggy. You ever seen that?
No.
So they flipped a switch and the glass went like almost like what these lights have a cover over.
Okay.
Now you can buy that and put it anywhere in your house. But when I was a kid, I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Now I have a friend that just bought a Rivian and he has a sunroof and he flips a switch and it does that. Goes white.
Wow.
It goes exactly frosted. Yeah.
Wow.
So technologies, and that was when I was a kid, and now people are barely using it for consumption, basically.
Wow. What else do they have? Like, I seen a Mission Impossible one time where he was trying to break into, I believe it's the Kremlin or Gremlin or whatever he calls it.
Yeah.
It was I believe in Russia. Okay.
Okay.
And in order for him to get in there,
Oh, the Kremlin. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, he had to be invisible.
Okay.
So what he did, he opened up a screen.
Oh, yeah, that exists. Yeah.
Okay. This was years before it came out. Okay. Before the technology came out, they put it in the movie.
Okay.
And when the security guard looked, he just saw down the hallway, but he was really standing there with that screen covering him.
It was like a flexible plexiglass, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he couldn't see him, and they were just walking closer.
Yeah.
Closer. That scared me, bro.
And you can buy that now.
You can buy that now and disappear.
Yeah. It's a real thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. You're over there scratching your head, Alex. You got anything on your mind?
No,
I'm
it's
amazed
just-
with this conversation. It's a head scratcher.
Yeah, no. No, I think they use fiber optics for that.
Cabling?
Yeah, they
Because
use
it bends the light, right?
Yeah, because it bends the light. Yeah. So
Okay. Alex, let's go ahead and put up the next one. So once again, this guy, Jeremy Corbell, is pretty much saying that there's going to be a fake alien invasion, and we're going to get into that. Okay, which one is up there? Oh, yeah, read that to us, please.
okay, it says insiders tied to NASA and U.S. intelligence confirms about Project Blue Beam. Project Blue Beam,
Right.
a plot to stage a global alien invasion through holograms and frequency warfare. But why?
But why you pretty much already answered that.
Yeah, I would think that's the only reason that makes sense to me.
Now, are you familiar with Project Bluebeam at all?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Do you know anything about it? I don't. I'm going to be honest. That's
It's
the wisest answer
essentially-
that I can give you.
It's essentially what I explained. Yeah, it's attacked to try to use alien invasion for the government to have a reason to unite all the people and basically bring them under one umbrella. Because if we all have instead of each other being a common enemy, Christians versus Muslims,
Muslim versus
Taiwanese
Hindus,
versus China, so on and so forth,
Right.
then it would be humans versus aliens.
Right. Okay. Now, this alien invasion, honestly, that I believe is coming, I don't necessarily believe that it's all going to be holograms, and I believe some of these ships are going to be real. and I see them coming out from under the water.
Yeah, I mean, that we know more about space than the oceans says
the
a
ocean.
lot.
Yes, like what do we know? Like maybe 10%, or I forgot how much percentage. I said here before that we only know about the ocean. We don't know much about the ocean. Now, one of the few podcasters that I do watch is Joe Rogan, because he has a lot of top-notch people when it comes to this subject, and how they were saying that they've tracked things going so fast underwater that it's impossible for them to have gone that fast underwater. And there's things under there that we don't know about.
Well, like that. Do you remember that old black and white? I think you might have had it in your intro, but there's that. It's not old, actually. It was a fighter jet that recently he talked about the Tic Tac. It was called the Tic Tac, where he was recording it. And, which another thing, like you said, we have 4K cameras. You're telling me our $53 trillion fighter jets don't have a 4K camera? They just record in black and white pixels. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was a Tic Tac, and he was following it going hundreds of miles per hour, he said. And then it was over the ocean, and then eventually it just disappeared. So where else would it go other than down into the ocean?
Right. Okay. I mean, I know a lot of flat earthers will not believe it because they believe that there's a firmament and you can't go because it'll go doing.
No, but the firmament's huge according to them.
But it still goes doing when those rockets, because Elon Musk tried to shoot it out or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let's go to the next one.
Flat earthers are awesome, by the way. I love you guys.
Oh, no. It should have been the other one. Right after that one, I believe. There you go. Read that one to us. This was new as well.
It says NASA just revealed declassified footages of 2,000-mile-long UFO near Saturn.
Okay, now go ahead and put the picture up.
Okay, there's still more right
Okay,
here.
go for it.
This object defies every known law of current aerospace understanding. If it's real, we're not alone, and we never have been. Okay.
No. It's just the picture of it close, a little bit close. That one. Okay, now, Rick, let me ask you this: why is so-called NASA now releasing pictures when they would have never have done that? This would have been like, how would you say, a big secret back then?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think one is harder to, again, if aliens are real,
Right.
if there's interdimensional space beings, it's going to only naturally be harder for them to hide, I think.
Yeah.
As technology grows for humans
Right.
and people, for all we know, they use Wi-Fi to travel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we don't know.
We don't know.
And as we access stuff more and more, because our technology grows, we're just getting closer to whatever level they're at.
Right.
How close? I don't know. But in the end, it seems like there's a lot more sightings lately than there has been ever.
You know, one technology that I think is crazy that they put in movies. Do you ever see Predator 1 with Arnold?
Of course.
Okay. Do you remember that alien that he would,
Yeah.
and then he would just disappear?
Yep.
I believe soldiers eventually will have that technology to do that.
They have. Yeah. I've seen again, it was on History Channel about the military, and it showed it was like futuristic weapons of the military, and they were trying to experiment with stuff, and a dude had a suit basically, but it was a bunch of tiny hexagonal mirrors.
Oh.
It was just a bunch of tiny mirrors.
Right.
So wherever he was, it just reflected. But when you see him standing or you see him crouching or something, it was kind of hard to differentiate him from anything because it just reflected
So
perfectly.
he was like a chameleon in a way.
Exactly.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wow. Don't give that to a jealous boyfriend. He'll go spying on you. What is that? Is that a trash can?
It's like,
That's him.
why is that trash can moving?
Yeah. So, wow. Okay. Do we have anything else up there?
One more.
One more? Okay. Okay, read that for us. This is the one that I've been hearing about a lot. Okay.
Scientists are now suggesting that the 7-mile object headed toward Earth, previously believed to be a comet, could be an alien spacecraft.
Okay. I mean, I heard about the comment. Now they're saying it could be alien spacecraft. And they're saying some people are blowing the whistle and saying November 27th, November 27th, November 27th. That it could possibly get here by November. Okay, but why are they saying it could possibly get here? Why wouldn't it go somewhere else? How do you know it's coming here?
That, and how do they know how fast it travels and it would be here on the 27th of November?
Well, they're calculating the
trajectory?
The trajectory based on other objects moving in the same direction. They said that this thing's coming from out of our solar system, like coming from another place.
But I thought there was a firmament.
And that it's tumbled.
Ooh, yeah. What happens if it pops through the firmament?
Yeah.
Or does the firmament have all those
Right.
planets in it?
Right. I don't know. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but yes, I am.
I love you, flat earthers.
Right. So now, okay, say it does come, and it is here by November 27th. What's going to happen? What are we? Let's think about that, Alex and Rick. What are they going to do? Just hover over L.A., New York, Washington, Kentucky? Like, what's the big deal? What are you going to do?
I think if something can travel here, a ship that large, and make it to our orbit and our planet, I don't think there's anything we can do.
Okay.
I think if it comes here, it's because we have some kind of resource that it wants.
Okay. And if it does come here, what is this world doing to prevent it? Like, why aren't they warning people?
Yeah, good question.
You never watched Armageddon?
What?
I did, but it was kind of.
Why didn't they tell people? Like to the very end. Like Deep Impact. Also, they didn't tell people to the very end because everybody was gonna cause havoc.
I know, but aren't they telling us now?
No, they're giving us little chunks.
Predictive programming.
People aren't really taking it that serious. How many times have they told us some aliens popping up? 2012, 2021.
Right.
Every single time something's supposed to happen, nothing happened.
Now, recently, did you hear about the one? And this isn't funny. It's just honestly like this is straight out of Compton about the aliens that appeared in somebody's Ring camera in Compton.
I saw that, man. I don't know if I believe it.
It looks like a damn costume.
Exactly.
I'm like, see, the thing is, if there are aliens, I don't think they look like the way we draw them.
And the problem is, man, with AI today, you can do so many things.
Yeah. I mean, can you just imagine, for an example, let's start something. Say me and you dress up like aliens.
Yeah.
And we know that there's a Ring camera right there.
Yeah.
So let's just walk by there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Bro, take my oldest son with his shirt off. You'll see his ribs and everything. You'll think it's an alien.
You see his bird cage. Yeah, just put on a mask like from Goosebumps, but I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think, Alex? Do you think that there's something out there? Like, are you sold on that idea, or are you still, or is the jury still out?
No, I don't think there's nothing out there, or even because I've watched already so many videos on that thing that's flying by, that's supposed to be gonna fly by on November 27th. Because they said the way it's moving, it's not normal, but it is tumbling this way. So I don't know what spaceship would be tumbling.
See, exactly. That's like a keyword they throw out there. They say tumbling, so that way now I feel like if you're sharp enough, you'll realize, well, spaceships don't tumble. So maybe it's just a massive rock and they're trying to freak people out or see how people react to it.
Tumble, like if it needs like fixing or something, like who's in a
like tumbling, like
tumbling. Oh,
yeah. The way they show it, the way the graph shows, and the way it's moving, the way they describe it, it's tumbling this way.
So there's no method to its madness. It's just coming this way.
No, they're saying that the reason they believe that it's some type of alien, the way it's moving this way, it shouldn't be moving this way. They said. The way it is from where it came from.
It's interesting. We were all supposed to die in 2012 anyway, so
yeah.
And then Y2K, remember Y2K?
Yeah, Y2K. Computers supposed to go down, cause a virus. Oh my God! And you know what? These are false birth pangs.
False what? Oh, birth pains.
Yes.
Okay, and for what's the delivery?
Okay. Well, the thing is, there. You know how it says that in the last days, it would be like a woman giving childbirth. The contractions get closer and closer and closer. And sometimes you may take your girl to the hospital and then they'll say, no, it's false alarm.
Yeah.
I believe that there's false birth pangs.
Like wars and rumors of wars?
Wars and rumors of wars. And I just think that these Y2K ones are fake. They're false. These not not it was Y2K, and then the 2012,
the Aztec calendar.
yeah, the Aztec calendar, and I think this is possibly the same thing. I don't see nobody panicking over this.
Yeah, or again, it's completely real, and because we're so desensitized to it.
Yeah, that we don't care no more.
Yeah, because look at this, like JFK assassination.
Right.
It was just a giant conspiracy that the government did it.
Right.
But documents just came out 50 years later because of the Freedom of Information Act.
Right.
That says, essentially, he was set up by the CIA. My generation reads that. I freak out about it because, honestly, I'm into this kind of stuff and I like reading and learning, right? So I'm like, dude, this is crazy. But my kids are going to read that and be like, dude, that was 70 years ago. Why do I care?
Right. Why do you care? Yeah.
So I think it's the same thing for aliens. We're just getting drip stuffed slowly but surely, and eventually nobody's going to care. And then when it gets real sideways.
Yeah. And then the people that probably like don't believe or don't care when you see something like that, those are the ones that are going to panic. But we're the ones that are already somewhat expecting it and educated in this, that we possibly know what to do. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. You know what, Alice, let's go ahead and put that number up. We're going to take some phone call, guys. And I know we haven't done that in a while, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. My thing turned off. Hold on. Let me connect first before you. Oh, yeah. Well, let me connect first. It's okay. I don't know why my. Okay. Hold on, guys. Did it connect, bro? Oh, shoot. It's asking me to pair. Let me know before you connect. Oh, yeah. Well, let me connect first. It's okay. Did it connect? You sure? Okay. Cool. Then we're good. Let's go ahead and let's take some phone call, guys. Anybody want to call in? And you know what? Let's just say this. Okay.
Flat Earthers welcomed.
Flat Earthers welcome. But if you guys want to talk about this fake alien invasion thing, call in. Do you believe that it's real? Do you believe that it's fake? Do you believe that it's coming? Whatever. You just want to call and ask a question. We're only going to take a few phone calls, so it's up to you. If you guys cannot get in for some reason, you guys are having trouble, put it on the live chat. Okay? So let's see. You guys have been telling us about the phone call, so let's take some phone calls, guys. So the number, once again, it is, let me go ahead and open this up. 323-659, what is it? 1850. 659-1850. 323-659-1850. Go ahead and call, and let's see if you guys can get through. Okay? If not, we're just going to continue our conversation, cancel the phone calls, and just continue, keep it pushing. Okay? Because I got some Blue Moons waiting for me over there and a whiskey bottle waiting for me over there. So I can do that. But,
I can do that.
So, okay. We're going to give you guys a couple of more minutes, bro, to go ahead and call in. I want to see Caesar from Paris. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Make sure you call in. Brad Pitbull. And let's see. I see some. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Rick, we're going to give him a couple of minutes, and then if not, we'll just continue our conversation for a few more minutes, and then we should call it. But other than that, I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. So far, it's been very, very interesting. I really enjoy talking about this. I actually like this better than my other podcast, to be quite honest with you. Though I haven't quit my other podcast, we're just going to keep it pushing. You know, so on this one, the Spice Smuggler said he'll be back next week. So we're going to go ahead and do that. For those of you guys that have been asking on the live chat, where's the Spice? Don't worry, he'll be back. The Spice is nice. Okay. And he didn't join the Spice Girls. He denied that. Well, he was with them for about a week, but it didn't work out. So, Alex, look on the live chat and see if anybody's saying anything. Maybe they can't get through, because this is a new number, guys. So, you know, I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you guys, like I said, a couple more minutes. If you guys don't call in, we're just going to keep it pushing. But other than that, Rick, what is another thing that possibly, when it comes to this, that possibly intrigues you or keeps you possibly fascinated about this subject when it comes to these unidentified flying objects?
Well, one thing for me, green fly. One thing I always like to wonder, like, what if it's not just simply aliens, like we always were led to believe, you know,
Right.
gray
Okay, we got
creatures.
one call right here.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, hopefully they can, while using this app. Okay, caller, your name and where are you calling from? You know, for some reason, it's always the the first caller that never gets through.
Call back.
Yeah, caller from the 562. Go ahead and call back. Here we go right here. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Tony, what's up, homie?
What's up, my brother? How you doing tonight?
Good, homie. Nah, since you wanted to just make sure the phone lines were coming through, yeah, I guess I'm the first one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, we've been talking about that there's a possibly alien invasion coming. Do you believe that that's true, or do you believe that's fake? Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, but first of all, you should have told me where I'm calling from and what's your name.
I did. You didn't hear me.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't hear you. Hey, my name is Chris Dog, and I'm calling from the city of Bell Gardens, homie.
All good, man. Much love to everybody out there in Bell Gardens.
Yeah, I would listen to your podcast. Man, you know, I'm not an expert in everything, and I see that they're trying to do this alien invasion, and we listen to you. We listen to the scripture. We listen to everybody else that talks about it. But we have no idea, you know, because
Right.
whatever's going on, like you said, they're more advanced right now. They're not giving us all the information, you know?
Very true. They're just giving us breadcrumbs.
Yeah, you know, and then when you guys talk about it, and then I'm Marvelous and Norby's, first of all, shout out to all the Road and Radio family
Yes,
and
shout out.
everybody
Thank
that
you.
listens to you guys. But yeah, for sure, everybody that listens to you guys, you know,
Yes, sir.
we could just like read up on stuff and try to understand stuff, but like you said, and we all know, and everybody knows, we probably don't get the whole truth. But faith and whatever you believe in, you know,
Yes.
then that's, I guess, what's going to help us out to just kind of like unite and just say that there's a connection between the humans and just faith, you know?
Yes. 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 Now, let me ask you
Yeah.
this. Fair enough question since you called, and I have to ask you this. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in UFOs?
Oh, man, hey, I didn't want to get that deep, but thanks for that question. You're going to make me open my mind. Like, I want to share like you guys share and everybody share, you know?
Right.
I think there is some type of, I want to say extraterrestrial, because to me, extraterrestrial just means that they're living in a different type of terrestrial, that it could be beyond the skies. But when it comes to scripture and the firmament and all that, then maybe we don't believe into more of the skies, but we could believe that they probably live in some type of portals or underground system where there are, yeah, of course, you know, it's all over the history, all over the hieroglyphs. There's people that come from under the earth, under the oceans, and for some reason or the other, they try to save us.
Right. Right. Well, you know, regardless whether they're real or they're fake, we're living in interesting times, and I think we can agree to that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time, but, you know, listening to you guys and listening to Marvelous and all that, you know, if there is some type of other entity living under us, maybe scripture tells us, you know, that it could be, I don't want to, like, be exact, but it'd be like some type of abomination or something, you know, because we are made into the Creator's image, you know, and
Yes.
and I didn't want to get that deep, but at the end, yeah, maybe there is something out there, you know, that probably is not but a bad interest, but for right now, we have to deal with this, so later on, the light or whatever we believe in faith to one, you know, straight right, that we can just go ahead and find some type of like essence to make us survive, you know, us the gente, the raza, and, you know, the mexica and all that, you know.
All good, my brother. Thank you, man, for calling in. Truly appreciate it.
Thanks for the call, brother.
Hey, Tony, hey, homie, hey, thank you for answering, homie. We'll be the first caller on there. Hope everybody calls because it's Freaky Tales. And I just want to keep the road and radio going like you always been and keep putting up the raza and, you know, the gente up on the musical and all that because, you know, you've been doing that and there's no better other people that could just lead them to come to success, but our own people to help our own people.
Absolutely.
And then I also appreciate when you bring everybody else in because, man, we can learn from everybody in this world. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for that, man.
All right,
Appreciate
homie.
you.
Thank you, homie.
Okay, brother.
And thank you, homie. You guys have a good night, guys.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you guys, we're going to keep it pushing. Thank you for that call. Let's take a couple of more phone calls. If you guys want to call in, once again, this is the first time since we've been back. Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Hello, caller.
Tony A. Caesar from Paris.
I recognize you because you're the 666 guy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
No pun intended for everybody out there.
All good, my brother. How you doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing spectacular, enjoying the beautiful bright moon. Hopefully everybody gets a couple seconds just to look outside and stare at it.
It's beautiful.
So at least you could believe your own eyes. We need to believe our own eyes. You know the moon is out there because you could see it.
Yes.
Now, what are we talking about here? UFOs, UFO snitches. Who are we covering today, Tony? It's great to be back. Great to see you guys back.
Yes.
Great show last week. The Spice Smuggler. Too bad there was no phone call because I was ready to hit him.
Well, he'll be back next week, so you guys you can hit him next week. Okay, we're talking about today.
Oh, yeah.
There's an alien invasion coming. Do you believe it's real or fake?
Alien invasion, I don't believe in alien invasion because Caesar from Paris will be the second or third one to tell you that I've seen what a lot of people would call an alien.
Yes.
Now, Tony, I shared this story with you many times at Freaky Tales.
Yes.
And I caught this thing. Well, we're going to call it alien, so we know what we're talking about is the third subject here. I was kicking back outside, getting ready to watch The Sopranos on HBO back in the day. While I was kicking back outside, I lived in the cul-de-sac, and on the side of my home was a two-armed, two-legged, skinny figure. What it was doing, I don't know, but it was on the side of my bushes. Now, I'm a good 200 feet away, parked in my car, windows rolled up. I said to myself, because I'm staring at this thing, what the fuck? You say to yourself, in your brain, this thing heard me. Dollars to Donut said heard me. And what it did next, I want everybody to pay attention. What it did with its hands, it made the bushes move, okay? And when it made the bushes move, this thing blended into the movement of the bushes, and it disappeared just like that in front of Caesar from Paris' eyes. And from nighttime to daytime, it looked the same. These things have been here. We're calling them aliens. We're calling them cucuys. We're calling them duendes. We're calling them our ex-wives. Anything but whatever really this thing is. Whatever's creeping around at night, you know what I mean? They're out here. Now, Caesar from Paris has seen, I don't know if anybody else has seen, this happened at 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning. A bunch of balls that looked like a train, maybe 6 to 7 balls in formation flying towards the sun.
Wow.
Now, everybody should know that you shouldn't be pointing lasers at nothing, flying nowhere. It's against the law. Everybody don't do it because Riverside County Sheriff will come knocking your door down. Caesar from Paris will tell you that. But I did beam this thing. I beamed it. This thing had no reaction, no light, no nothing. Nobody else in the world saw this thing flying across the sky. But that's what makes everybody call Caesar from Paris crazy. We need to follow up on what you look up in the sky. When you look at something flying, you got to understand that whatever it is out there, and if they're not using combustion or fire, it's not us. We can't get from plant A to plant B without gasoline and without fire. So if something looks in the sky that is moving, we lived here all our lives, everybody. You know what a goddamn flying plane looks like and what something that is not moving naturally looks like.
Right.
We don't need to open up our eyes.
All good.
These things have been in here and they're scaring us for one reason or another. They're showing us on videos the new Ice Cube movie about War of the Worlds, which is garbage. It's a good look. You can kind of see what they're trying to. They're trying to let you come into it, easing you up into it, as we say. Caesar from Paris, Tony A, and I'm out.
Thank you, Caesar from Paris.
I like that dude.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He shared that story with me before, and when he said it in his head, like what the alien like looked at him, and I was like, okay, is it telepathy that the alien read?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
They have to communicate some way.
yes, exactly.
But he knows the moon is real because he can go outside and see it.
Right, exactly. Here you go, right here. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Tony.
Here we go.
Tony.
Yes, so go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen to me.
What's that?
We're not aliens. We've been here this whole time with you since many generations, Tony.
Okay. What do you guys want here?
What do we want? We want your energy, Tony.
Okay. What does our energy do to you?
We've been feeding off your energy for many of millennia.
The voice is it's changing into different characters as it goes.
You're good.
No, it's not changing, Tony. We've been here this whole time. And last caller that called, those weren't the balls in space. There were other kinds of balls flying at his face.
So how long have you been here? How old are you?
I am 2,649 years, Tony.
That's very specific. Are you considered old or young? I don't want to be too offensive.
I am very young of my generation, and I am of the gray.
Oh,
and we are here.
Gray.
I am watching you over your house right now, Tony.
Really? What are your pronouns?
Yes. My pronouns? We don't go by pronouns, Tony.
Oh, because you guys are genderless.
He is me. We can gender, identify, and change every type of blood type known to man.
Wow. Okay, now let me ask you this, since I've never interviewed an alien, I just want to ask, where are you from? Like, what planet?
Is an alien? I thought it was a witch this whole time.
Kind of.
We are from the planet Vader. This is a planet many moons and light years away, Tony. It is actually what your 13th month is named after, Vader.
Okay.
We have 6 moons.
Why do you sound like you're from like old-timey Europe, though? That's what's confusing me.
I am using your proper English, which you identify as your English code today.
Okay. I was just wondering. I don't want to offend you. Don't come after me in my dreams.
Oh, good. So
we are not here to harm you.
But you're here to take our energy. That doesn't sound. That sounds like I'm going to be tired.
From harming yourself.
Okay. Let me ask you. What do you guys think of President Trump?
We have placed him in his position for power many years ago, before you and I were even thought. It is all part of what you humans call prophecy.
So you guys like him, even though all the stuff he's doing to the aliens?
We don't like him. We've made him. We do not make things to like. You are very simple-minded, you young human beings.
Wow, this guy's pretty good.
He is pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Do you guys go by names?
We do not go by name, but only by frequency.
Ooh. Hey, Mr. Frequency, next week we're going to have the Spy Smuggler, and I want you to call back and talk to him. He's got some questions for you.
I will see if it permits me the time that you call Horace. I will make your time available.
Okay.
Thank you. Do you have any questions for us?
There's no questions. I know everything.
Okay, what's heavier? A gallon of milk or a gallon of butane?
They're both a gallon.
Well, butane is a lighter fluid.
They are both a gallon. I must go now.
Oh, okay. You have a blessed night now. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Frequency. He hung up.
That dude was awesome.
Let's give him a hand clap. That was awesome.
That was great.
Let's give him a hand clap.
Wherever he's from.
He's many light years away.
He's from Uranus.
Uranus. His name is Colin. His girlfriend is Clitorius. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Oh. Brother from Stockton, California.
What's up, my bro, from Stockton? I haven't heard from you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, it's good to see another episode, brother. Man, it's been a while, but blessed to be watching another one. You reminded me of like when I was little. Hey, my pops used to tell me the same thing too, brother. He would tell me that like we would get into like constants, he would also say the same thing. He would always believe that Jesus was going to come back in a UFO. And that's what was crazy about, like, when you talked about that, brother, like, cause my pops and I, we would have conversations about aliens and UFOs, and he always, like, believed that, he always had a theory that Jesus would come back in a UFO.
Yeah.
But, man, like, this episode, it reminds me of Luke chapter 21, verse 29. When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift up your heads, because the redemption is drawing near. Man, that's what it reminds me of, brother.
Awesome, man. Thank you for sharing that.
Man, yeah, the most High, he'll be here soon. But yeah, but I'm enjoying this episode though, brother, because I've always been like fascinated with UFOs and aliens, and like I'm a believer. So truthfully, I believe they're demons, but man, it's still fascinating, man. Like, because I think that they got, whether it's them, or they got technology, or they got like equipment. I believe that that there's something in the water too, and it's funny how, like, in the movie War of the Worlds, how they all had to come down and like those capsules.
Yes.
And those machines came up from the ground. That's what's crazy about that movie, man. And,
yes.
But anyway, I'll let some more people call. God bless.
All right, my brother. You
God
stay
bless.
Stay blessed. Okay, that was dope. I still can't get over the other guy.
The wicked witch of the space.
No, and then when you got him, I must go now.
I hope he hung up and laughed. At least.
Yes. Man, that guy. I'm gonna make a clip of that. Alex, and we're gonna go ahead and put it up.
Yeah, he was great. Or she. I mean, I don't want to assume.
Yeah, exactly. We don't go by pronouns.
It was awesome.
Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
What up, Tony? This is Luis from Yuma, Arizona.
What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
310 to Yuma.
Good, bro. Good to hear you again, brother. Hell yeah.
All good, man. Hey, you know what? How's the weather over there right now?
Oh, man, bro. Today was 1:15.
Ooh, it's a little nippy.
Yeah, but you see, that's obviously too hot, and you shouldn't live there,
bro.
right?
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Hey, bro. This is where the devil farted, bro.
Oh, I believe that.
Dude, where's the armpit at then?
I wonder what his feet smell like.
Oh, my God. 115. Oh,
That's Slab City, the armpit.
The armpit. Oh, good, my bro.
For real, dog.
San Fernando Valley.
So the question is, they're saying that there's an alien invasion coming. Do you believe it's real? Do you believe it's fake? Give us your 2 cents.
All right, man. So, you know how this could be created by like drones, by like the government.
It's fair.
To make it look like a projector image, like a projected image in the sky.
Right.
Maybe they want to bring out some new weapons and say, maybe they want to test out some new weapons and be like, boom, look at our new weapons. And they shoot at this big old UFO and, maybe they destroy it and be like, look at our superior weapons to other countries. We got some superior ass weapons.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? Okay. This is when Biden was in office. Remember the New Jersey drones? They were saying they were drones.
Yes.
They were actually saying that they were the size of cars.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever happened to? Where did they go? Did we ever get any closure on that?
No,
Where do I go?
Yeah, we did get closure.
What was it? Because I don't recall.
They said they were just people flying.
It was just people with their own drones.
Drones.
Yeah. That's it.
Exactly what they said.
Just like there's no
Believable.
Epstein list.
Yep.
Yeah, right, dude.
I mean,
Don't even get me started.
Project Bluebeam, I'm pretty sure you heard about Project Bluebeam.
I only know a little bit, but yes, I have heard of it.
Which, I mean, if you look into it a little bit, it could be a projected image of a UFO in the sky.
Basically,
And
like
that
a
could be like-
6K holograph, right?
Yeah, like a badass, like Michael Jackson type, Tupac type hologram in the sky,
Yeah.
All good, man. All good. Well,
And
let me ask you
another
this: Is there any
It's got
sightings?
an alien.
Is there any sightings in Arizona, bro? Because I hear there is.
Well, guess what, bro? Here in Yuma, where I'm at, there's a new Tesla testing facility, rocket facility, where they're going to be launching those satellites and all that for Tesla.
And Elon is for sure an alien, right?
Especially if you see him without a shirt.
Man, he's for sure.
Just when you see him talk,
I mean,
you're
he
like,
looks like an alien. If you look Look at that fool's face. He's fucking ugly as fuck, like an alien.
He's like a bird, bro. He looks dead behind the eyes. Like it's creepy.
You look at that fool, and he looks like an alien. Well, that fool looks like an alien. But another thing, quick question for you real quick, and I'll let somebody else call.
Yeah.
This is going to trip you out. Is God an alien? Why? Because in Spanish, when they say omnipotente, ovni is alien. Ovni. You know?
Okay. So you're asking me.
What do you think about that? Yeah.
God is a spirit, and those that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth, and that's what he is.
Or who created these aliens, you know?
If they're here,
That's
if they're
the
real.
question.
That's the real. I mean, that's a good question.
If they're real.
Yeah.
If they're real, who created them? Or are they the creators? You know?
Right. Well, if you watch the movie
Hey,
Prometheus,
there's
they'll
some
say
other people.
they are.
Hey, that's crazy. We'll never know, man. But until we see one of them little dudes flying in the sky, we're going to be like, all right, they're real.
All good, my bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Have a
Thank you,
blessed
guys.
one.
Have a good night,
Thank
brother.
you. Goodbye.
This is how I'm going to start saying goodbye now.
My heart goes out to you.
Yes.
Careful, dude. They're gonna clip that.
Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Whoa, I actually got in.
Who the hell is this?
This is called Orbeez.
Oh, damn. I thought you were that alien guy.
It's News with Norbies.
What?
Yeah, you sound just like him.
He did,
Yeah.
I thought it was at first, too.
Did I?
Yes.
I finally got in.
I called. This is like call number 23, just to let everybody know that yes, it takes about 23 calls to get
Okay.
in.
All good.
shoot.
Okay, Norbert,
First of all,
since
shout
you're
out to
here,
the chat.
is it a real alien invasion coming or a fake one?
Well, here's the thing, Tony. Most people don't realize that the alien invasion already happened.
Okay. When?
And well,
Oh, I know where you're going with
read
this.
that book.
I know where you're
Yeah?
going. I know where you're going. Stop it. Stop it.
It's Europe's oldest book,
What? Tell me, what is it?
and it tells you the story of how we got invaded by these aliens that came and
How did they get
taught
past the
humanity
firmament?
How do you,
You're
Huh?
not looking at it the way I'm looking at it.
yeah, you
I'll
gotta
explain.
realize that these beings they're not aliens like Little Green Man. They're spiritual aliens, I guess you could call them.
He's saying the
They're
spiritual
not
white
from the-
men.
Oh my god!
I'm saying, you gotta realize in the book, in the Bible, it tells you how they came in here and how they did experiments by creating hybrids. They took over. They taught the Europeans how to make weapons.
In the
They taught
Bible,
them
you're
how to
saying it
use
says
black
this?
Magic.
Yeah. No, hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a bad
You
connection.
just gotta.
There's a bad connection,
Yeah,
Norbert.
you just. You really don't believe me.
Hey,
But it
no,
already happened.
Hey, no.
You gotta.
There's a bad connection.
no, wait. But you really, Tony, you don't believe that. You don't believe that was the
I think you got the wrong
invasion right
podcast,
there. It's already-
Norbies. You got the wrong podcast.
No.
This is not Footsies with Norbies.
It's a legit. It's a legit argument. It's legit.
Okay.
'Cause it's there. It's written.
Anyways,
read
you know
the
what?
book. We all read the book.
Go hug somebody. There's a full moon out tonight, my bro.
Today's the perfect night to talk about this.
All right,
You've
Norbies.
already
Thank
been
you.
invaded and you could,
Make sure to drop something in the super chat. All right. Have a blessed night, Norbies.
Good to hear from you, Norbies.
We love you, Norbies.
You're the man, dude.
Yes.
Norbies.
Don't invade us anymore. Okay? Anyway,
Interdimensional space beings are coming from the sky.
we're going to take one more phone call, guys, so make sure you guys call in. Once again, the phone number is 323-659. What is that, 1850?
And like Norby said, he had to call 23 times.
That's what he said.
So it's probably not. It's just because it only goes through once you hang up. Then, right?
Probably. Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
Right now, the phone lines are open. So now, always remember, we're live, but sometimes your connection could be like 10 seconds.
Usually, yeah. That's what it is.
Behind. So, yeah.
Lag.
Anyways, Norbert, thank you for calling.
You're the man, Norbies.
But that's not a freaky tale. Okay? So, let's go, guys.
I like that guy.
One more phone call, and then we are out of here. So,
one guy mentioned faith.
yeah.
What do you think about that? So, in other words, I guess he was saying that demon, aliens and or interdimensional space beings are just angels and demons?
Some people believe that. And I think that's a great topic to talk about. You know, I like to listen to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and if that's what he believes, then that's what he believes. I mean, I'm not going to be able to convince him otherwise in a 3-minute phone call. You know, but it's people enjoy the topic. You know, I allow them to elaborate a little bit, but you know, I like to keep it Freaky Tales, Freaky Tale Friday. We're not here to debate. We're not here to argue or to split hairs. We just want to hear what you guys have to say. So with that being said, then let me go ahead and turn this Bluetooth off, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. Boom. We are done with these phone calls. We could take these nice little things off. Alex, if you want to read us is there any chats? Yeah, go ahead and read them, please.
Okay. Sorry. Give me a second. Sorry, it's because this dumbass.
It's all good. Was it freezing over there or what?
No, just the mouse. It's just acting weird.
Just
Okay, there we go.
okay. Let's go.
So Lisa Duran dropped $4.99, and she dropped a sticker.
Thank you, Lisa.
And Lisa Duran also dropped another $4.99. She said, "Yay, it's Freaky Tales time."
Yes, absolutely.
And then we have OG Aaron Saint. He dropped $2. It's our subject, but he says, "Quick question: does today's guest know what a cuck is?"
That's a freaky question, but for a different
different
night.
Freaky Tales podcast.
Yeah. Let's just say yes, and they're not aliens. But was that it?
Is that was that a diss or a compliment?
It was just a question.
Just a question. Because we used to cover that topic here before. We are the ones that got that word trending here, and another podcaster ran with it. Okay, is that it?
He ran with it literally, but yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, Rick, is there anything else that maybe? Okay, go ahead. Don't say yeah.
One last one. Kevin dropped $1, and then he retracted the message, but then he dropped another $2 and said, "Glad you're back. Is there any merch?"
You know what? People have been asking, but I will try to make it happen. I'm not going to promise, but I would say that as soon as I find somebody that is willing to do, and I just don't want to have the FT that I have here. I have something in the back, but I will have it. I just can't give a date, but it will be this year. And Son of Monster Palooza is coming up. I will be walking around over there. I'll fill you guys in. Follow us on the Freaky Tales podcast on Instagram, because that's where I put wherever I'm going to be for the day. But I will be a Son of Monster Palooza for those guys that are fans. I'll be over there walking around. I'll be over there filming, and I'll put it up on the members only. Other than that, like I said, yeah, there will be merch. Just give us a little bit of time, maybe a month or so, and then I'll have that available. But you guys are going to have to follow me on Freaky Tales podcast on Instagram, because that's where you're going to have to place your order. So, yeah. So we'll definitely do that.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Other than that, you know what, Rick, was there anything that else we didn't cover, or anything else you wanted to say, or?
No, nothing I can think of. I think that was a great conversation.
Yeah, no, it was dope. It was dope. Hopefully I can have you back soon. I know the Spice is going to be back next week. Next time, maybe we could pick out, I know you wanted to talk about that guy. Maybe you could just drop him a hint.
Yeah, the comedian Matt Rife. He purchased, I believe it was the Amityville Horror House where the Annabelle doll sits, as well as 60 other haunted items that are on loan to that property. Now he's the guardian of everything now.
Wow. Okay, we could talk about that, because I know David Blaine, the magician.
Yeah,
he had bought, if I'm correct, Harry Houdini's home.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we could talk about stuff like that, and then we could talk about, hey, is there any energy there still?
Well, yeah. Well, the reason why it was interesting that he bought it is because, I think a month and a half, maybe a month ago, someone recently.
Don't say it.
Okay,
we'll save it.
All right.
Okay. Other than that, any shout outs, anything you want to say?
No, thank you for having me. My 4 children, I love you guys so much. My beautiful wife, I love you so much. And yeah, thanks for having me, Tony.
All good. It won't be your last. You guys can follow him Rick.estate.
Rick.real estate.
Yeah, it's on the description, you guys.
Ricky Real Estate with a period in between each word.
Yeah, it's on the description, so you could just go ahead and follow him there. I think we have one more. Alex, you want to go ahead and read it?
That was a good one, by the way, the last one.
Okay, this one says, El Hermano dropped $5. He said, remember in Signs when the aliens camouflage?
Yes, good movie. I just recently saw that.
You never saw it before?
No. I just recently saw. Let me say that. Recently saw it again.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tone, did you still jump on that part?
I know exactly what part you're talking about. When the kids are filming, that was a scary scene, bro. When you first see it, that was a scary scene.
Does it still make you jump to this?
All the time. That's why I always jump on your lap, Alex.
Oh my God, no.
That movie was tight.
Okay, you were asking for it, so I gave it to you. Okay.
I didn't ask for that.
So, okay, you guys. I just want to tell everybody, the Freaky Tale fans, thank
Alex
you.
broke.
Yes. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. My subscribers on my Freaky Tales podcast Instagram is going up, so thank you guys for that. I still want to do some type of an event because we never celebrated our 100th episode, and I want to do something where we invite Freaky Tale fans and we do a live Freaky Tales podcast, and then we do like a meet and greet. Then we could drink and party, take pictures, whatever you guys want to do. I want to do it for you guys. But for now, the next time you guys will see me in person will probably be at the Son of Monsterpalooza. Look that up, which is in Burbank. It's a small event. The big Monsterpalooza is in Pasadena. I usually go to those, so I'll be out there wearing my Freaky Tale shirt. Other than that, thank you. We'll be back next week. Much love and respect to those who were on the live chat, who were having fun. For those that weren't on the live chat, for those who like, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, to all the podcasters out there that joined us with your fake page so that we don't know it's you. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Other than that, much love and respect, and we're out of here. Expect the unexpected, and we're out of here.
Peace out, guys. God bless you all.
Yes.